GF30 cheated on me 30M and is pregnant. In order for this story to make sense, I'm going to have to give you a little background. My girlfriend and I have been together for years. She works in PR, but her last job, though the pay was pretty good, had no room for growth. She was there for probably 4.5 - 5 years and she quit a little over a year ago because our son was due in mid-December and she thought it would give her the perfect amount of time to bond with him and find the perfect job. After about 3 months, I noticed she's not really happy staying at home and interviews she has gone on for high-level jobs, executive, etc., aren't really going well. So I encourage her to apply for a job at a place relatively close to our house, making a lot less money, but a ton of growth potential. She reluctantly agrees and gets offered the job on the spot. She comes home and tells me she still isn't sure this is the right place for her and she thinks it's a step back. Again, I encourage her until she finally takes the job. She ends up loving the job. She made new work friends right away and over time, they became real friends. One of them is a 24-year-old named Steve, not his real name. They'd call and text each other a lot, same with several of her other work friends. They had a work group chat, would hang out some weekend nights for dinner and drinks, all her coworkers who were friends. About 4 months ago, she starts getting really distant and weird. I tried to talk to her about it, but she tells me it's just work and she has a lot on her plate. We had romance with each other once in the last 5 months. I try to support her, but it ends up backfiring in my face and causing arguments about petty stupid stuff. Our son's first birthday was right before Christmas. We celebrated it the Sunday after. She again is weird, moody and distant. She ruined his birthday. All our friends and family were there. She ends up leaving telling me I'm hounding her and she needs air. I don't know what to do at this point. I let her go. I tried calling and texting her for hours. Nothing. Her parents and siblings. Same thing. No one can get a hold of her. Finally at around 11 p.m., this all happened around 3-4ish in the afternoon, she comes home and tells me it's just not working out anymore. I'm dumbfounded and start asking questions. She again tells me it's all my fault and I'm making her crazy and this just isn't working and she's going to her parents for a while. So she leaves. I let her go figuring she needs time to cool off. I'm able to figure out from talking to her mom, she's not really there. The next day I call and text her many times throughout the day and hear nothing. At this point, in my mind I think something is going on, but I don't think it's cheating. I think she's either in danger or having a breakdown. About a week passes with every little interaction from her, just to drop the baby off with her mom so she can see him because she doesn't want to see me. I tell her parents I'm worried about her and think something is going on and they agree. I'm assuming she told them before telling me, but long story short after about 2 weeks of this crazy stuff going on, she agrees to meet me at a coffee shop. I immediately ask her if she's okay and if she needs help. She proceeds to tell me, she's been sleeping with Steve for months and she's pregnant. I was in complete shock, walked out, and cried in my car. It's been several weeks and I'm still feeling completely devastated by this and I think she's living with him. I'm trying to co-parent with her, but I hate her. I don't want our son in his apartment. I know I need to contact a lawyer, but this is also new to me. Anyone have advice? I'm hoping this is clear. I'm crying as I write this, but it also feels good to get everything off my chest. So if you have any follow-up questions, I'll answer to the best of my ability. Also, sorry this is so long. Too long, didn't read, girlfriend cheated on me and is pregnant by her coworker. I don't know what to do next. We have a 1-year-old. Edit, I'm overwhelmed with support. Thank you for the tips and love. It means a lot to me and is making this bad situation a tiny bit better.
Hey guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out, thanks.
Family law lawyer here. Okay, this sucks but tons of people are going through the exact same thing you are. It's a poopy part of life but you can work through it. The biggest piece of advice I can give you is to get a counselor to work on letting go of your anger. That is the single biggest gift you can ever give your son. Like it or not, you and your ex are going to co-parent for the rest of your lives. Your son needs to grow up with a functional relationship between his parents. Discovered my 26F boyfriend, 28M, has a long-term girlfriend. Do I tell her he's a cheater? Update, original post below, so I thought I would give a bit of an update. First, I want to thank you all for your responses. After reading them, I gained some courage and actually began writing her a letter. The letter turned into a novel practically, filled with sympathy for being the bearer of bad news, many examples of personal details I knew about him, and I had been planning on attaching the screen caps / pictures and voicemails, then sending it in a message to her Facebook account, seemed the safer way, both for my sanity and in case she turned out to be crazy. But I couldn't. Not yet, at least. It's much more difficult sending someone something that you know will break their heart, than imagined. I know, in the end, it could be saving her a worst heartbreak, but I would hate to put someone through what I am going through right now. So tell me Reddit, have you ever had to break that news to someone? Did the guilt feeling eventually go away? Or did it just make you feel worse? I am sure one day I will do it, but I'm worried about the repercussions. So I've been dating what I thought was, fantastic man for nearly a year. He's told me I was the love of his life, wanted to be with me forever, wanted to live together, etc. We've been attached at the hip since the beginning, so I was shocked to find out he actually has a long-term girlfriend. She's been away at university for the past year, which is how he was able to hide it from me for so long. I found out by piecing it together myself, through social media and story inconsistencies, when he disappeared for nearly a week. After telling me he was going away for work, he was actually visiting her. There were a couple other instances that I now realize were linked to her as well. He'd disappear for a weekend every couple of months, stating work again, and around Christmas he told me he was visiting extended family out of town, but again, with her. They have been dating for years and now that she's back, he is moving her into his place. When I found out, I confronted him and went off on his butt. I'll admit I went a bit more insane than I thought I would, but I love him a lot. I've never felt betrayal or heartbreak like this, and it's been a tough couple weeks. I told him I hated him and never wanted to see or speak to him again. Thankfully he's left me alone. Now here is my dilemma. Do I tell her? In my last conversation with him, I told him I wouldn't say anything because I thought he should be the one to do it. However, I know he never will. If it was me, I would 100% want to know, but I know some people would rather remain blissfully unaware. I have messages of him professing his love, voicemails he's left me telling me how much he loves me, pictures of us, naughty pictures, etc. It would be very easy to prove his infidelity. So Reddit, what would you do? Too long, didn't read, found out boyfriend has long-term girlfriend, don't know if I should tell her he's a cheater or not. Tell her and provide the evidence, not the naughty pics, that's just too hurtful, or else she thinks you are the crazy one. Don't forget to say if it was me, I would 100% want to know. That way she knows you are not doing it out of malice. Explain to her how everything happened and how you found out. And tell her that you're only doing this cause if you were in her position you'd want to know. Show her the voicemails so she knows you're not making this up. Let her know that you already broke it off with him and that you're not telling her this out of spite or to cause drama. This way hopefully she'll understand and not blame you. Since you want to end this on a peaceful note. Good luck, smile.